and welcome back to Mass Effect with a new Chatterathon, something. The Rechattening! Yes, lots of Chad. I'm a total Chad. Just by. Anyway, we are going to be talking with our crew a bit, seriously, because most of them will have new dialogue things now that we've completed one of the story missions. So let us begin with the first of our course. Caden!
Anything you need, Commander?
Tactical appraisal.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezi anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
And what about the Rachni Queen that we killed?
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record? If we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Looking for personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
Good.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
The
On
Council!
their side, they're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Can't you retro-free to an L3? Like me!
Ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. It'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Canadic subsidiary.
Ah, you're angry. Use your anger. Anger will make you strong.
You distrust them that much?
You know the records about the biotic trading out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Canadics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Canadics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Experts? Why do you quotation mark experts?
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Canadics kept it a secret. They were
Curious,
afraid of what people
as
back
I said
home would
before.
think, asking the Turians for
Not a
help,
lot of
just
Turian
following
biotics. Why not an Asari?
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
And why couldn't we do it alone,
Is
like
there some reason we
badasses?
couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
So, you had a shit teacher?
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, that's an
Our
understatement.
instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
That's military discipline for you. Yeah.
Sounds like a classic drill instructor to me. The ones at the Macapa boot camp were brutal.
Vernus didn't just push us because it was effective training. He liked it. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
Alright.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
And I don't
Anything
think...
you need, Commander?
Yes, anything new.
Just trying to get a
otherwise.
sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for
Yeah.
now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
So we can
We'll
get
talk
another
another
bit
time,
of their backstory out of each one of the companions now. Don't tweet so much, Birdie. I'm sure you would do a chatterathon if you could. If it, well, you can make a lot of sounds actually, Birdie, but still. Ooh, Raptor 6, that's pretty good. Dr. Chocos and Joker and such, they don't have new talk, sadly. But yeah, Liara. Are you still pissed off that we shouted at you?
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
You don't feel bad about this? That's pretty badass.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
I mean, even Pi loves his mummy.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
It's all Saren's fault. Let your hatred flow through you.
I blame Saren. And if I were you, I'd want revenge.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Let's ask him more about,
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
well, we're short-lived.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I
So
thought that was
yay,
a
more
weakness of
longer
your species.
lifespans in the future.
After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
Intimidating? Oh yes, Shepard is pretty
You're
intimidating.
scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Me?
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer.
Yeah,
I
they're
looked into your
regretting that
history.
choice.
I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
Ah, that's Shepard's background, where he survived against, lonely survived against a Thresher Maw. You looked it up?
Why are you so interested in me?
I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There was something compelling about you, Shepard.
Ooh. Me or the beacon?
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
You're an alien! It's kind of a bad... Well, this is kind of a bad reaction, so... it's not that serious. At this point, it really isn't.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
Yes, I am attracted to you.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have
Pheromones.
only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
We have one thing in common.
Saren wants both of us dead. That's something.
That is not the most romantic reason, is it? You make it all sound so dangerous.
And that's why it's fun.
A little danger makes things exciting.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not
Yeah,
used
these
to
are some
this.
high-class seduction
You.
maneuvers here.
I need some time.
It is a lot to handle.
Take all the time you need, Leo.
Just like Shepard,
I'll be here.
dude!
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
No, let's
should
go
go.
away now.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Goodbye. So yeah, it's a bit of love in the air there. No, I don't think it's much love. I think it's more an exciting spark of danger and romance. Right, let's go down to the lower decks. And have a chat with a few of our crewmates. Like Glorious Rex! Glorious Rex, that's actually a cool name for a dinosaur.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
You knew Saren?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
That's my call, what's important.
I'll decide what's important.
Yep.
Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well, and
Yeah,
the
that's
boss
pretty
was
much
never
lawless
around
space.
to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
Damn.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet.
Oh, I bet you enjoyed that.
I was
Lots of
on
loot.
board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What, let's investigate this further. What was the cargo?
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it.
Mysterious.
That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
And the ship
Whose
itself?
ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
And that's all of you know?
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
That is, actually quite creepy.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Hey, Rex! I have something cool.
Shepard.
Rex.
Look, this is even cooler.
Shepard.
Rex.
Oh, well, I'll won't bother with that. Alright, Ashley!
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Was Shep quite cool when he
Tell me
cute
you
when he
didn't
punched
hear
that
that.
reporter? Relative?
You're a sister, I assume?
Until I get home and kill her. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
Liara?
Liara. Why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why.
Who the
Cruise
hell's
off limits
Scuttlebutt?
With the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
That's pretty cold.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her. Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
Tell me
Your
about the
family
family.
seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially.
Also,
With
I
Dad on
might
duty
need
so
to
much, I
reload
had
this,
to
as
help
this
Mom
is
raise them.
not the kind of the outcome I was going for. Probably needed to talk with Ashley first before Liara. If so, I'll just reload and shuffle it around a little bit. Because I have a specific goal in mind here. Yes. Anyway, continue with the talk. Let's talk about those sisters.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Well, you're not much of a girl there, Ashley. What of your dad?
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made chief. First thing he did was salute.
And your mommy?
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Sounds familiar.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Tense, eh? Why tense?
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike.
Mike, motherfucker,
I didn't
Mike.
think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Wait, Mills, you're already on duty.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen.
Chernobog?
Close enough to talk.
That sounds like some kind of demon world.
Emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Well, boys will be boys, huh?
The male pursues the female. That's their nature. In the genes.
Yeah, more than
They're
one
gonna keep their
female.
genes on around my sisters. Unless they want to get up close and personal with pruning shears. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Oh, cool. What type of
You
self-defense?
said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into.
Oh,
To
weeaboo!
her figure, though.
And what about you?
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
Right, uninspired shit. Gotcha. Alright, what happened with motherfucker Mike?
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Sounds like a kung fu movie. Impressive.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital,
Technically, he did.
Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
It was an interesting story.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest.
Shepard's family would
drink
disagree.
Life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
But now, you read poetry?
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Well, let's be complimentary. Apparently it's a good piece.
Does he still like it?
I still have no
I
idea
sure
about
hope
it.
so. I read it to his
I
grave
don't
every
like
time we go
poetry.
home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching though. So behave.
Watching?
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Yeah. Well, lots of options here to reply to. Are you a fanatic?
That depends on whether you have a problem with people who don't believe in God.
Commander, I'm not some kind of zealot. I believe in God. What everyone else believes is their business. I should
Well,
get
if
back
you
to my
were a
duties,
zealot,
didn't
we
need to
could
take
go
up so
and
much
take
of
a
your time.
planet called Jerusalem. How are we doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. You made the right decision, Skipper. You know, you really should talk to Tassoni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Skipper.
Alright,
We'll talk
goodbye.
later, Williams.
Looking forward to
Right,
it,
so
Skipper.
we probably need to do this a little bit around. So what I'm going to do, I am going to call an end to the episode here because we are running up on time. Finish up with a few talks with dear old Garrus and not Garrus, Tally in the next episode. And then maybe have some more spacey adventures. For now, I also have reversed this thing around with Ashley and Liara. So for now, I wish you all a good day. I hope you enjoyed Chattarathon the Rechattening. Next episode will be Chattarathon and a half. Chat more? I don't know. Bye bye.